still okay? Okay. Are you ready for my question? So when we have like a problem solving class meeting, right? There's different ways we can have a class meeting. Sometimes we're trying to solve like a specific problem and we're trying to get solutions and walk away like there's something like fixed. That's not this conversation. Okay? This conversation is I'm going to share, it's not necessarily a problem, right? It's more of I want a discussion without fixing it. So I just want to hear your opinions, right? And what you're thinking. But we're not going to walk away with like, this is what we're going to do. Does that make sense? Give me a thumbs up if you're with me. Okay, so
what's the topic?
Awards
assembly. And what's the purpose of the meeting? Discuss it, not fix it. Okay.
Yeah. And in the past, right, each teacher would present a learner and a leader award to a student in their class, and we would do that a couple times a year. Sometimes you as individuals, sometimes you might have earned an award. Sometimes you might not have earned an award, and you might have had other people, right, that you're watching earn an award. So here's my question for you that I want to discuss. It's like, how do awards assemblies feel to you? Okay. How do awards assemblies feel to you when we do them? And I'm going to say one other thing. At our school, right, what we hope and want for all kids, all students, we want you to feel happy at school. We want you to feel proud. We want you to feel connected. We want you to feel confident. Okay, what's one word I just said? Confident. What's another word? Happy. Proud. Connected to each other. So my question is, when we do awards at an assembly, how does that feel to you? Yeah. Can you want to give a minute to turn and talk to somebody next to you? Sure. Just to do some pre-thinking. Just have a talking piece, so you just at this point of the year, do you just know how to respect each other's talking? Okay, perfect. So where would you like to go?
Start.
So the question, how do award assemblies feel to you, and then and what?
Assemblies to me feel happy because I get to see others or me get an award, but then inside I know there's people that are sad because they didn't get one. So when I'm like at the assembly, I'm like proud of the people that got like the awards because they like honestly like really like things they got. It makes me feel tired and because it feels like a lot is going on all the time. It's also really loud in there. And it's also, I feel like it's a competition-ish.
Can you say more about that? What do you mean?
I feel like kids get competitive and they get sad if they don't get an award. So it makes kids feel competitive, so I don't really like it.
Thank you, everybody, for sharing. So what I was hearing is for some people, they genuinely are saying, I feel happy for people when they get an award. I feel excited for them. I enjoy seeing people in my class that I care about being recognized for those things, and that you do feel happy and proud for them. Is that, am I correct? That's what I heard. And I also heard, and for some people, then I feel also a little bit sad, or I feel worried, or I feel like it's a competition, or I feel like I'm wondering, right, if some people also don't necessarily feel happy. So I'm hearing that both of those things exist. Am I right? Is that what you heard, Ms. Malpika?
Mm-hmm. The only other thing I heard that I didn't hear you restate was that it can be long and loud. But I think you captured most of the other thoughts, and everybody shared something except Miriam. So she has never seen one before.
Yeah. So I think maybe as a follow-up question, we're wondering, I think there's one question of like, should we do them? Should we even do award assemblies? But maybe that's not the right question. Maybe it does feel good to be recognized. It does feel good to have people noticed and encouraged. Maybe there's other ways we could do that differently.
Yeah, or just other ideas you have on, would you rather not have it at all, or would you rather have awards but have them differently? And what ideas do you have about how you could differently do awards? You ready to turn and talk? Okay.
Thank you. And I appreciate how you are all okay with having different opinions. That's actually when we come up with the best solutions, is when people are willing to share an idea and then another idea that's kind of thinks about it in a different way. So I appreciate you giving different perspectives on the issue. Did you want to add something, Jacqueline?
We're almost done.
Yeah. What do you think, Ms. Maltita?
I would be interested to do this exact meeting with teachers.
That's right.
I just want to say one thing. After hearing what Anna had to say, I want to change my thought. Maybe the three people could get like the award, but everyone else would get like a mini award.
Like when we give compliments to each other.
Yeah.
Jacqueline?
I think we should also have like a teacher, like kindness, leaders, awareness.
How would we do that?
Like,
Who would decide who gets one?
You.
Oh, that's way too much pressure.
the students would just pick their own.
Super nice. The students, you guys can decide.
Well,
then
then
we'll just
whoever
pick
has
our
the
So that was actually one of my other questions that was hidden in my mind that I didn't know if we'd get to. We probably won't get to today, so maybe we should do this again. Was how can we get more students to lead those assemblies and students to be giving each other awards? Like, yeah.
So we gotta wrap up.
Absolutely.
Can you all say thank you, Mrs. Brown?
Thank you, Mrs. Brown.
And can you turn to the partner that you talked with and say thank you for listening to me and hearing me and letting me talk?